Rahayu, of course, is the Olympic champion and former champion here at the Indonesian Masters. When we look at the women's doubles draw from quarterfinal stage, 6 seeds, 5 different nationalities, only 2 seeds in the top half of the draw. And it is the Olympic silver medalist that came through the all-Chinese battle, as you can see. So we only had 3 seeds at semi-final stage, but 4 different nationalities. That's always good to see, especially in the women's doubles discipline, which tends to be dominated by 3 or 4 different nations. So the Olympic silver medalists coming through against last year's beaten finalists at the Indonesia Masters, the Korean pair of Jeong and Kim, but who will meet the reigning world champions from China in tomorrow's final? Well, we're about to find out because it is this exciting new pair of Apriyani Rahayu and Siti Fadiatsuba Ramadhanti. They played 1 tournament so far, that was the Southeast Asian Games. They won a gold medal there. That is not a ranking tournament as far as the BWF are concerned. So this, for the Indonesians, is a first ever ranking tournament, but it is the Malaysian number 6 seeds who enter Istora Senayan first of all. Led out by Thinaah.
Rahayu and Siti Fadiatsuba
And just
Ramadhanti,
listen to the
Indonesia.
roar. What a start to the partnership for Apriyani Rahayu and Siti Fadiatsuba Ramadhanti. Led out by the Olympic gold medalist. 1 gold, of course, in Tokyo with the now recently retired Gracia Poli. Well, of course, with this being a first ranking tournament, this will be the first meeting between these 2 pairs, as that indeed confirmed.
Red, black, black. There it is.
Well,
This side.
so the Indonesians have won the toss of the coin and have chosen ends. And I think that is very sensible indeed. Because this arena, the most iconic badminton arena in the whole world, is notorious for the drift. And we've been seeing that earlier today. We've seen it earlier in the week as well, and both Dean and I have been talking about that. So whether you have a philosophy of wanting to start the bad end or wanting to start the good end is sort of irrelevant. You know that one end you will be happier playing from than the other. So as far as the Malaysians are concerned, this is Pearly Tan, 22 years of age, from Kedah in the northwest of the Malay Peninsula. And she was a silver medalist at junior events, World Junior Championships and Asian Junior Championships back in 2018. But since forming her partnership with Thinaah, they have gone from strength to strength. They actually formed their partnership at the 2019 Malaysia International Series event in June and won. And as you can see, they're playing off their career high. In fact, it's the 4th consecutive week as the career high of number 10 on the world rankings. And when we look at their path through to today's semi-final, Lambert and Tran from France in the first round, and then 3 games against the Koreans, Beck and Lee. And then in the quarterfinal, they beat the beaten finalists from 2016, the number 4 seeds, Kitaharakan and Prajongjai. That was in 2 straight games. That was impressive. So here is the Olympic champion, Apriyani Rahayu, 24 years of age, from Lewulu in Kendari in southeast Sulawesi. 163 is about 5'4", just over 5'4". And as you can see, they are not ranked at the moment, but she was as high as 3 on the world ranking with her Olympic winning partner. Siti Fadiatsuba Ramadhanti is making her 5th appearance here at the Indonesia Masters, 21 years of age. And they've had a fantastic tournament so far. They beat Thinaah and Thinaah of the Netherlands in the first round in 2 straight games. Then beat Vivian Hu, who had won the title back in 2011 with Woon Ki Wei, with her new partner Lim. And then in the quarterfinal beat the number 2 seeds, the World Championship silver medalists, I do beg your pardon, Lee So Hee and Shin Xiang Chan. Dropped the opening game but came back to win 21-16 in the deciding game in an hour and 13 minutes. So our court officials, as you saw, from Canada and Bangladesh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and we are
on my
all
right,
ready
Thinaah
for the first home players
and
show today
Perlitan
on semi-finals day.
And on my left, Apriyani Rahayu and Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti, Indonesia. Thinaah Muralani serve to Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti. Love all. Play.
Well, Dean, I was listening to your introduction to semi-finals day here. Well, I was still doing my prep back at the hotel, and you said you thought this was going to be a very interesting matchup. Just elaborate on that.
I think it's 2 of the pairs that we're going to see more of in the future. And not only in the future, but we're seeing more of them now, and luckily so. But I haven't seen Rahayu play with her new partner for real commentating on a match. I saw Thinaah and Perlitan yesterday, and they played really well. And it's sort of women's doubles where you're not so locked into your roles as we've seen previously with one good front court player and one big hitting back court player and so on. I think that's interesting. I think we get excellent rallies from those type of combinations.
Lovely angle from Ramadhanti.
3-1.
Just wide. As Thinaah was saying, that it was good to see 4 pairs from 4 different countries at the semi-final stage here in the women's doubles, because the sport has been dominated. Of course, we've had one Indonesian pair who won the gold medal at the Olympics, but it tends to be dominated by China and Korea and Japan.
Yes, I agree. And in all honesty, the Indonesian gold medal was an outlier.
Yes,
at the Olympics,
wasn't expected,
because they had never really won tournaments of that caliber before in their partnership. So, I mean, what a fantastic and deserved conclusion to Gracia Poli's career. But it would be nice if more nations were battling for the medals, battling for the win in the women's doubles. Important for Indonesia. We've seen it this tournament here on some of the other matches. There's so many good women's doubles players from Indonesia. Even Ramadhanti's former partner Rivka Sugiarto played really well and reached the quarterfinal. So the Olympic effect could be strong for Indonesia and Malaysia. Well, the way this pair plays is also a way of playing that could sort of enthuse the audience, that can sort of get support from more than perhaps just
I like their
hardcore
style.
badminton fans.
Yeah, I like their style too. Has to be said though that it's disappointing. I found it disappointing. No Japanese pairs in the women's doubles draw at the start of the week. Nobody came. And when you think that Japanese pair have won 3 of the last 4 Indonesia Masters, including the last, which of course was Matsuyama and Shida, the Japanese pairs coming next week for the Indonesian Open, but I thought that was a little disappointing, I have to say.
Yeah, it was, but if you're planning the schedule, if you're a coach planning the schedule, and the Japanese, they have a little tournament coming up in August on home soil that they are, I think, pretty focused on doing well in. So I can understand them, and it's just we still have a calendar that's affected by the COVID-19 situation.
Absolutely. Now, it was an ambitious shot to try from Ramadhanti because Muralitharan was ready and waiting, and I think her sheer presence forced Ramadhanti into error. Good defence. That's a beauty. Now that's the sort of shot that, when I said earlier I like their style of play, because they're willing to look for opportunities to turn defence into attack, to get themselves towards the net. It's not just all-out attack. The Malaysians like to vary the pace and look for gaps. And I think it's a lovely style to watch.
I think so too, and I think we see more signs of it, that this is the way it's going.
Oh, that's a good smash, good placement. Aimed towards the right hip of Ramadhanti.
Also, when we think about the Japanese pair of Chiharu Shida and Nami Matsuyama, that's also a fast-playing, fast-paced pair, lots of movement, good coverage of the courts.
Oh gosh, that's well wide. I didn't think about the drift there, Ramadhanti.
7-6.
This is, it's a baptism of fire for Ramadhanti, the way I see it. This particular match, not only the tournament, but this particular match, she's played here before. She's heard the crowd cheer for her. She's done it yesterday and the day before yesterday, and they were cheering for her, and she was sort of selected as the new partner for, not for Rahayu, but for the Olympic champion.
Yeah.
So, I mean, since Rahayu is the Olympic champion, if they lose, it's obvious whose fault that is.
Yeah.
And now there's no other courts playing. It's only this court. So everybody's looking at this court. So it's not because there's cheering for some other court or silence. That's the worst thing here for an Indonesian. The worst thing is silence in Istora Senayan. So I think actually it's a quite good start for Ramadhanti and Rahayu, because it will be natural if you need a little bit of time to settle in.
And just to explain your comment a little bit further there, Steen, you know, that was a flippant remark about we know whose fault it would be if they lose. If you mean that because the uninformed would automatically assume that it's Ramadhanti's fault. Well, it's not necessarily, but of course, because you're playing with the Olympic champion.
But if you start thinking like that yourself, so you have to be a little bit arrogant to go in and play with a better player and think, hey, if we lose, it's probably probably my partner's fault because I'm good.
Yeah. Looks well, right?
Service over. 9-8.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, that's a good block from Rahayu. What a rally.
Oh, he just let it in.
She could have played that, decided to leave it, but it was the wrong decision.
Service over.
Longest rally by some margin. But the intensity of that rally was so good.
Exactly.
She was there. She really could have played that. That's a misjudgment.
Thinaah.
Yeah, but that's good to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little smile at each other. And that's what Polly and Rahayu used to do. I remember that in Tokyo.
They did. And, I mean, what could be better than looking at your partner and see the smile on her face?
Goes down as a service error. That's well left.
Service over. 10-9.
That's a clever return, you know.
10-all.
There was just enough pace on that to tempt Ramadhanti into trying to play it. So who's going to have the advantage at mid-game interval? The Indonesian.
11-10.
What a good opening to this women's doubles semi-final. Some fabulous badminton, exciting badminton. Hian, their coach. I think he's made a big difference to the women's doubles.
I was just about to say he's done a great job. He found Rahayu as replacement for the injured Maheswari
20 seconds.
as a partner of
20 seconds.
Gracia Poli, extended Poli's career because, I mean, at some point she looked like she wasn't really moving a lot, and her arm, I mean, that also didn't look good. But when she came back at the Olympics, she was in good shape. Rahayu had become a lot better. That was, in my opinion, what made the difference at the Olympics. That was Apriani Rahayu. Gracia Poli, she played well. We knew she could that, but Rahayu had become more mature. I think advantage here with the Indonesians now, because I think they're a little bit better at following the directions they get from England.
Oh, what a flick serve. That is terrific. From Apriani Rahayu. Good placement too on the flash. Well, the fans here in Istora getting so vocal and so loud. I'm struggling to hear what I'm saying.
What?
This is a terrific atmosphere. I love it. Oh my goodness, what was that?
Service over.
Well, either completely missed times or she changed her mind.
She ended up 10 centimeters too short there. Rahayu. She got her own mitts in.
See that? I love to see that with a player. You know, get made to look a little bit stupid by your opponent. If you can manage to do the same thing back,
Exactly.
I love the character that shows through of the player. Oh, that's a beauty.
Service over.
What a good
14,
shot
12.
from Ramadhanti.
And that's one of the things that we shouldn't underestimate in this new pairing here. That Ramadhanti is used to playing mixed doubles from her junior days. So she has some kind of read on the front court and ability to read the game.
15, 12.
There's 2 World Junior Championship medals in mixed doubles, 2 silvers. Kucharienko. Oh, that wasn't the best of serves though.
Long.
Yeah, well left.
Service over. 13, 15.
Missed it.
14, 15.
Oh, that's well played.
That's very well worked, isn't it?
15, all.
And back level.
And so far, this first game has had everything that I imagined when I thought of this match.
Thinaah,
Nerve, intensity, and good women's doubles play.
Service over. 16, 15.
She's fired up. Rahayu.
City. Adriaan de service.
Oh my goodness me.
Service over.
Not the best of
16,
time
all.
for a service error from Rahayu.
Let's hope she hasn't inherited Gracia Poli's
Yeah.
serve now that she's retired.
Yeah, Gracia Poli really did struggle with her low serve for a good couple of years before winning that gold medal. Well, this is the crucial phase of this opening game, and this is maybe where experience or lack of it may show.
Good serve.
Very good serve. What a pass. That is phenomenal from Rahayu.
Ball.
The angle on that, the placement on that.
You can't do anything. I mean, if you hit it on that line all the time, then there's nothing to do about it. Just going to try and prevent it from getting such opportunities.
Oh, my goodness, that's good.
Getting into a lot of shots early time. Really proactive in her way of playing. I mean, same as her partner, so that's why it's so fun watching them play.
Oh, I don't think that could be costly.
18.
That's one service each for the two Malaysian players. Service errors at this time. Oh, I said it a moment ago, didn't I? Could be very costly. Oh, that's loose.
Oh,
that's brilliant.
Oh, challenge.
They're challenging.
Yeah. I think they might be right. But what a good attack from Thinaah.
Well, it's the first challenge of this women's doubles semi-finals, so you might as well challenge. Here we go. Caught the line.
Wow.
That was a brilliant placement by the Malaysians.
Challenge remaining. Service over. 19-18. Play.
19-18.
Fantastic play.
There's that being proactive again that you were talking about a moment ago. And now it's 2 game point opportunities for the Malaysians. 5 of the last 7 points. Got the next ball. Rahayu.
19-20.
That one.
Thank you.
So one of the 2 game points has come and gone. Well saved by the Indonesians. But another game point remains for the Malaysians. Nice. Oh, got under the net.
20.
It's 20 all.
Apriani, stay on the court.
Well, extra points required until it's a clear 2-point winning margin.
Apriani.
Oh, that's brilliant. Utterly brilliant from Thinaah.
21.
I wondered if she could have left it, but chose the safe.
Well, I wouldn't call that a safe.
No, I wouldn't call it a safe either, but she chose the good option.
Wow, the courage to play that when you just missed out on converting on your first 2 game point opportunities. to then, cool as you like, play a cross-court net shot like that. Amazing. Third game point opportunity for the Malaysians. Good serve.
Service over. 21 all.
Well, I think psychologically, this opening game could be crucial. Interesting that Rahayu was talking to her partner, calming her down.
I think it's a must-win for Thinaah and Thinaah.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Good pressure.
Yeah.
Service over.
Fourth game point opportunity for the Malaysians.
And I think also the right choice of targeting the presumably more inexperienced of the two on the other side.
Oh, and it's a wonderful flick serve to end the opening game from Pearly Tan. But what a wonderful demonstration of exciting women's doubles. What a good flick. Oh, that's the second flick serve ace that she has played. But more importantly for the Malaysians, 23-21 the opening game in 24 thrilling minutes.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
Well, if this second game is half as good as the first, we're in for a treat. Oh, unbelievable.
Who returned that?
I think it was Rahayu.
I think so too.
But it was difficult to tell, wasn't it? Here we go.
No,
Ooh,
it was Ramadhanti.
It was Ramadhanti. My goodness me. That's extraordinary.
It looked like Sudirman.
Yeah.
Service over. 1-all.
We have to commend Thinaah and Thinaah a lot for taking that first game, because it's not easy in this arena here.
It's not easy playing conditions, but it's especially not easy when you're playing against home players.
Indonesian, yeah, exactly. I hope the Malaysian media, the Malaysian coaches, the Malaysian officials, I hope they realize what they've got here, that they've got a really, really good pair, and their job is to develop them no matter what, not to criticize them.
Yeah.
There's a tendency that if there's some talent in Malaysia, and they once in a while are results that are not as they hope for, and then they get criticized below the carpet, and that's just not the way to develop players or people.
Oh, what a lovely drop shot from Pearly Tan.
3-1.
Well, it's not often you see Rahayu completely stranded. Oh, Trussell was deflected by the net cord, made the timing of the shot and Thinaah almost impossible. Well, net cord on the previous rally from the Indonesians, and therefore net cord in response from the Malaysians. It's extraordinary, isn't it? It can't just be luck. These net cords on the return of serve happen far too often. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely skill, isn't it? Great awareness of where the gap is. Oh, I think that may have been going out. Well left.
Service over. 3-4.
Early in that rally where Thinaah was standing far forward in her defensive stance. I really like that. I think that's one of the ways to play this near side of the court. Got to give yourself opportunities. Cannot be content in just either lifting or blocking.
4-all. Service over. 5-4.
That was another net cord on the return of serve, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh, my goodness. That's her second service error.
5-all. Service over. 6-5.
Yeah, it wasn't a million miles away, was it? So you see, to me, Dean, that may have been an error, but I like the fact that Ramadhanti was trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
She was trying to block and get herself forward.
Yeah. The thing is, she seems to end up with the right solution, but it doesn't seem to be automatic yet. She seems to be a little bit hesitant from time to time, and I mean, that's, you couldn't expect anything else.
No.
That would be superhuman.
What would be more of a worry is if the player doesn't have the right idea and the right solutions in the first place. Oh, look at that. You see a perfect example. She's got the awareness. Ramadhanti, she knows where the gaps are, and when she executes correctly like that, it's absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Played with disguise, played with accuracy, and the outright winner.
That's well played.
Service over. 8-7.
I saw their match yesterday. Tan and Thinaah. Thinaah, she was absolutely amazing yesterday. Played really, really well, and the way that Tan has sort of started out today, if they hit those days where they both are on the top level, there's possibilities in that combination.
Oh, it's a good serve. My goodness, that skimmed over the net.
I feel that Thinaah is more tense today than Pearly Tan.
Oh, he's line it in. That's amazing from Pearly Tan.
9-all.
Now, crouch defence. That is sensational.
I mean, if you look at her over a full match, she's the clear leader in impossible body positions returns.
Oh, incredible. An excellent rally. The commitment at the front of the court from Ramadhanti, she thought she'd probably won the rally. Rahayu had to play a couple of shots as if she was playing singles.
Thank you.
Indonesian, the number 7 seed, to have a 2-point advantage here at the mid-game interval of the second game. 6 of the last 8 points to have the advantage at the mid-game interval. Oh, what a match this is.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Help their coach.
Ramadhanti. Down. Thank you. 11-9. Play.
Nice change of pace. Oh,
brilliant.
Service over.
If it was deliberate that she played that
11.
high smash, Thinaah, then it was absolutely brilliant. It could also be a very flat clear, actually.
Well, as
Doesn't
you say,
matter if it was deliberate, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
All.
Yeah, that's one of the situations where you can see that they're a new pair, because Ramadhanti her body makes a little move that way, but stops.
Yep.
And that what means that Rahayu doesn't get to it. If he doesn't move at all, then I think Rahayu will get to it, because she doesn't have that little stop and go.
Yeah, they're not satisfied with the court attendants mopping there.
Thank you. All.
Now, is she going to have the courage to serve low? No.
Service over.
Thinaah is struggling with her confidence
11.
on her low serve.
Yeah, she's more tense.
Yep.
The situation is somehow getting more to her than to her partner. And there was this attempted cross just before the interval that she missed, Thinaah, and she was immediately sort of like signaling, oh, should have made this one, and so on, and that it's just way too early in the match to sort of attach negative feelings to situations.
14-11.
But that's an experience, and that's part of developing as a player and as a pair, getting used to being in big matches.
This is a big point, you know. Yeah, that's brilliant. What a shot from Adriani Rahayu. 15-11 lead. And the psychology is out if they've lost that rally. 12-14. Somehow seems to be a big difference. Yeah, good work from Pearly Tan.
12-15. Ramadhanti. Thank you.
Oh gosh, she was quick onto that.
13-15.
But that's possible because of the point you made earlier, that she stands her ground in defence, Pearly Tan.
She can play a flat, fast-paced defense, and it makes a world of a difference.
Oh my goodness. Well taken by Ramadhanti.
Service over. 16-13.
that's a good serve. There's another good serve. Wow.
18-13.
Very good spell by the Indonesians, and the level of the Malaysian has dropped just a fraction, and it's making a big difference.
Service over. 14-18.
Well, 2 points away from taking this second game, the Indonesians. Game point opportunity.
20. Game point, 14.
Yep, there's the encouragement for a younger partner. It's one game all.
Second game won by
21-14, the second game
Ramadhanti
for
21-14,
Rahayu and
one game
Ramadhanti.
all.
46 minutes into the match, and it's one game apiece. What a semi-final.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
So this semi-final finally poised at one game apiece. What a match it's been. We've seen such creativity from both pairs. Really has been a joy to watch.
Final game. Level. Play.
Oh my goodness, that was a shocking serve from Rahayu. Don't know what happened there.
Service over.
How did they get to the semifinal with a serve like that and a return to the red carpet? I don't know. What's going on? For new viewers, that's puzzling. They played well.
What they've got to be careful of here, Rahayu and Ramadhanti, is that having battled so hard to get back into this semi-final by winning the second game, they've got to keep that level of intensity. They cannot afford to relax and say to themselves, right, we're back in this. No time for relaxing at this level of badminton.
On the contrary, because they have to up the pace now, because they cannot afford to lift from this side here. They could do it a little bit better from the far side of the court, but here it's going to be very difficult winning from defense.
Service over. 3-1.
I think she tried to get out of the way.
2, 3.
An apology from Rahayu hitting her opponent.
That's what I mean. The odd body positions.
Yeah.
He's the absolute master.
That's a good smash from Ramadhanti. Saw that Pearly Tam was way too committed to the backhand defence. Played it down her forehand side. That's clever.
So
that's a clever defence. Another clever shot. Rahayu just putting enough pace on it. Getting it past Thinaah at the front of the court, but if she hadn't gone for it, her partner wouldn't have reached it.
She did the right thing. She was there. She read it correctly. Just didn't get it over.
Lovely. Brilliant. Badminton at its best. Commitment. Angles. Skills and deception. Wonderful run. Is this a blood injury?
Yeah.
I think it's on the hand. Yeah, little finger.
Oh.
That'll sting.
I think she hurt her finger as well when she dived there at the net.
Well, players from Malaysia have only ever won one title
Thinaah,
at the Indonesia Masters, and that happened to be women's doubles.
Abriani, still on the court.
It was back in 2011 with Vivian Hu and Woon Ki Wei. Now let's hope that that injury to Pearly Tan's finger is not too bad, because this has been an excellent match so far.
Ramadhanti. Five, three, play.
So 5-3, deciding game. That was a much better serve from Rahayu. And good commitment at the front of the court as well.
6-3.
Setting up the rally, Rahayu, with this one. Yeah, just leaves the final shot to her partner. And that's a good serve. So this is 6 straight points.
7-3.
And the Malaysians look bewildered, sort of can't really find a way of scoring.
Oh. Brilliant.
8-3.
7 straight points. Look at that finish. Look at the angle. Yeah, it's well taken by Nora Litharan.
4-8.
Well, the Malaysians will be mightily relieved as that run of points has come to an end. The Indonesians were in all sorts of trouble. How on earth did Ramadhanti play this final defensive shot? Around the head crouch defence and drove the shuttle straight down the line. I bet that's not in your coaching manual, Steve.
Round the head crouch defence. How does that look if you can't see it as we see it here? But I agree, had she not crouched down, almost fallen over, she wouldn't have been able to play an overhead shot.
No.
Service over. 5-9.
Very, very important, I think, for the Malaysians that they try and close down this gap before the change of ends in this deciding game. It's well played, Thinaah.
6-9.
From wide.
Service over.
good placement of the smash.
Service over.
That's one of the
7-10.
possibilities there is now, saying, okay, if the Indonesians are going to beat us from a Malaysian perspective, then let the most inexperienced player try to do it. And if she can beat us, then so be it.
Play. City, get ready.
Well, I think that's the first time that the umpires had to warn the players
Yeah.
about time wasting. I think this match has been played at a good pace.
Oh.
Yeah.
8-10.
Good awareness of reading of where the shot was going to come by Thinaah. She was ready and waiting.
And she's loosened up
Yeah.
lately, the last 4, 5, 6 rallies.
But it is the Indonesians who have the advantage at the change of ends. A 3-point advantage here in the third and deciding game. But it isn't necessarily a decisive lead. More than possible for the Malaysians to get themselves back into this semi-final. And they've done well because they've given themselves the chance.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
I think it's important now that, given the situation, that there's a bit of tension on court, falling a little bit behind, that the plan is relatively simple. It cannot be a plan that's
Thank you.
sort of too specific, because that will take away too much
Play.
alertness. So it's got to be relatively simple, in my opinion.
Nice block. Oh my goodness. Flashed her footing, Pearly Tan.
And that's one of the things that I feel the Malaysians need to work on, because it's nice that Pearly Tan is sort of like
Ramadhanti lost her footing too.
Yeah. It's nice that Pearly Tan is so quick on her feet, and she's almost like a Sputnik around the court. But how does she get Thinaah involved in killing the attack? That's really important, in my opinion, because sometimes Thinaah just standing there and there's no sort of thought for how can I set my partner up in this.
Service over. 9-12.
A lot of opportunities occurring when they target Ramadhanti. Of course, not every shot the woman can play, but more good things happen from a Malaysian perspective when they target Ramadhanti than when Rahayu gets to control the game.
Oh my goodness. That's a missed opportunity.
Service over. 13-10.
That's amazing defence, isn't it?
Thank you. Players on court.
Maybe Tony Tan getting a little bit frustrated that so many shots in that rally came back when the Malaysians looked to be in a very commanding position.
Ramadhanti, Apriani to play.
Well, I think the Malaysians need to be awfully careful right now, because I just get the sense that the Indonesians are about to stamp their authority on this deciding game.
Yeah, I think you're right, Joe. I mean, you can, on this side, you cannot lift without putting pressure on your opponent. If you do that, then you're in dire straits.
Amazing.
Oh, I love that play. Fantastic badminton.
15-10.
Well, questions were asked of Ramadhanti, and she's had all the answers.
And the important thing happened in between this, in the middle of the rally, where Rahayu changed it around by playing flat shots, by forcing the Malaysians to lift.
Oh, what a return. I don't believe it. How on earth does Ramadhanti get that shot back and keep them in the rally?
16-10.
That one got it back with interest. That is amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a very healthy lead now for Rahayu and Ramadhanti. 6-point advantage. Brilliant.
Fantastic play.
What were we saying earlier, Steen, about the fact that she has the right ideas, doesn't always execute, but on that occasion she did both. Huge talent. Oh, clever return. Brilliant from Tony Tan.
11-17.
Defiance from the Malaysians. That the Malaysians really have to have a little run of points right now to give themselves any hope. But it's not going to happen.
Over. 18-11.
3 points required for the Indonesians, and Apriani Rahayu 3 points away from a third final at the Indonesia Masters.
Fault. Service over. 12-18.
Again, we see,
Thank you.
at least if things continue like it seems to be going, that it's important to choose ends.
Yeah.
Rahayu and Ramadhanti choose.
Yeah, well taken.
the near side in the beginning, the more difficult one, and they've actually been quite dominant when playing on the far side. Racket's gone.
To change the racket.
And it's gone long.
Good sport, mate.
It's over.
If ever body language told a story.
19-13.
The body language of the two Malaysian players. The court was wide open, anywhere over and in, and it probably would have been a winner. The shuttle goes long, and now the Indonesians 2 points away from a second final in only their second tournament together. Gold at the Southeast Asian Games recently in Hanoi. This their first ever World Tour event. Now this is a little bit worrying. Well, maybe not. She's smiling at Rahayu.
Ramadhanti gets a little as well.
Yeah, on both knees.
Maybe she thinks it's mandatory.
So we'll have to wait until the tournament doctor has left the field of play. So 2 points away from the final.
19-13.
What a rally. That's nice.
Her leg is not too good. Rahayu's leg is not too good.
Is it a calf muscle or her Achilles?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Well, we do know that was the longest rally, and that certainly won't help with those injury concerns.
She was definitely not as sort of
agile,
seeking involvement as in previous rallies. Well, it might have been a coincidence, but the thing is, if we would have seen the rally without seeing the spray beforehand, would we make the same conclusion? Let's see how this continues.
It's match point opportunities
Service over.
for this new
20.
Indonesian
Match
pair
point. 14.
of Rahayu and Ramadhanti. World Tour tournament together. Rahayu and Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti are through to the final. Well, the Malaysians thank their coach, and that's nice to see. Good sportsmanship, big smiles from both pairs. They were part of a terrific match today. And look at Rahayu hobbling off. Now that doesn't augur well for tomorrow's final, has to be said. That's a little bit concerning.
21-14.
What a start to a partnership. The delight for the Indonesians. Through in 3 games in an hour and 13 minutes. Their confirmation of the scoreline came from a game down 21-23, 21-14, 21-14 in the deciding game. And they will play against the pair that Rahayu and Thinaah beat in the Tokyo Olympic final. In tomorrow's final here at the Indonesia Masters. Terrific performance by the Indonesians. Well, I'm looking forward to that women's doubles final already. Terrific badminton. Well, let's hope the injury problems for Rahayu can be solved overnight. What a match. So 4 of our 8 semi-finals today have been completed. Next up we have the 2 men's singles semi-finals, and we're starting with Chu Tian-chen of Chinese Taipei, the former world number 2, in his 3rd semi-final here at the Indonesia